let's continue then with the Final Fantasy story. So, welcome back, Kelvin. I understand that Alpha Note had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Charges of treason and espionage against Alien Royale. I can scarce believe it. Yeah, we captured a rat in the Immortal Flames last time. She was like the second in command too, so like that was very interesting. But she was meeting with a Garlemald agent. So yeah, we kind of caught her red-handed, but we'll see how that goes. She's like a super spy. Could there have not been some manner of misunderstanding? They're casting doubt on this. They're casting doubt on this. I wonder. She didn't seem very, like, she seemed pretty sus, but at the same time, who knows? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we trust the authorities to uncover it. Good. I trust Raubon to uncover it. Don't know why I stumbled over that name. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Moenbryda has never been one to hesitate when it comes to asking others for aid. As you recall, Iceheart used the Aetheryte in the depths of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she needs to summon Shiva, using the crystals she stole from House Fortonk camp. The Heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped. And stop them we shall. But first, we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Aethernet and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the Aetherite to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Aetherite upon arrival, a reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Urianger, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution. I wonder why it's reckless, because maybe destroying an Aetherite has like a magical explodey type, pushback thing? Who knows? So we lack the expertise to develop a solution. Which is why we have called upon the aid of one who does possess such an expertise, a colleague of ours who is currently en route to Revenant's Toll from Charlayan. She should be arriving within an hour, in fact. Is it Cryo? Since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Alright, let's go. New character time. Let's go meet them. Okie dokie. I do have to say, I know I said this before, but the white mage robes used to like the little ponytail at the back used to get caught in the robe part of it, so I would never see it. So now that the ponytail's uncovered again, I'm just like, wow, it's throwing me off. I'm just like, oh yeah, that ponytail was longer than I thought it was. Just like, all right, that's what my character looked like without that robe on. It's like anytime, like in World of Warcraft, I've been wearing like the same helmet for years, and it's like it covers up a little bit of my character's face. And anytime I take it off, I'm just like, who is this character? I've never seen. It's been so long since I've seen her face like that. So it was like, yeah. White Mage gets so many nice armor sets. Yeah, I've seen, there's lots of really nice armors and other things like that in this game, so Oh, look at this lass. Is this Astrolution? Oh, so fancy. I like her like hat and her like, look at that earring. That's so cool. It's got like a little other thing on the edge of her hat there. That's so nice. Without that Rauban, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, hold on. We're meeting at the North Gate. Okay. Roban. Oh, okay. Ha 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 ha. The pun. Infilia, anything else to say? What manner of woman is she, I wonder? We have spoken before via... Oh, so we don't know. It's not Kryl. Somebody else. What manner of woman is she, I wonder? We've spoken before via Link Pearl, of course, but it's not the same. Oh, is it? I think I might know who this is if it's not Kryl. Think she's a Rogadin? Maybe? Her name might start with M? Or another thingy? Oh, Chocobo Caravan. Laugh, please. Ha ha ha. Good one, Witalia. Oh, look at this dapper carriage driver. Look at those gloves. Oh, it is the Rogadin lady.
Minfilia, am I right?
Oh, voice acted. I like her hair.
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Oh, pals of Urianger.
Moenbryda is an accomplished Arlean scholar and an authority on aetherite technologies.
Her name did start with an M. I was right. Yeah, I know this character.
She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
And that's her major role, is gonna be helping us do that. I forgot that we hadn't done that yet in the story. Charmed, I'm sure. Little thumbs up. I like her voice. Nice look, nice voice. Good character. Charmed, I'm sure. Let us return to the Rising Stoves at once then. We have much to discuss. Oh shit, I didn't talk to her. Oh, she's gone. Oh, damn it. Oh well. We'll never know what she had to say. Sorry, probably something just like, nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you, Warrior of Light, or some shit like that. I don't know. Man, the wire headset, the wire this headset came with is so short I can't turn my head. This is a real problem. Oh no. Maybe there's I know, maybe they have like a longer cable that you could get. Longer cable version. Like a KH cable to be purchased. But otherwise can't relate. Wireless headset for life. Alright. Alright, let's see. Moenbryda. Charmed, I'm sure. Is that tube smarty on the wall back there? I'm amazed you managed to find the pieces after, well, you know. Is that the name of that staff? That's Louis Sua's staff. Yeah, I'm also amazed we managed to find all the pieces. Louis Sua's staff, like, exploded. Like, it just sort of, like, fell apart after in the cutscene. Like, in the first cutscene for Final Fantasy. Or the trailer. The launch trailer of Final Fantasy. With Bahamut. They try to prevent, like, seal Bahamut, and then it fails, and then there's a, like, blowback of energy, and his staff just fucking turns to dust almost. So, you know, it's surprising.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Her nickname is Moon. I love it.
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
I didn't know there was this relationship with Ida.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Wow, Papalimo. Harsh. Burn.
Everyone, if I could have your attention.
I have to say though, like this is like a weird, like you know, like I don't know, a weird like half skirt, like a skirt, a little smaller skirt, but okay. I mean, like it's something very similar to I guess what Minfilia is going on. Maybe that's the high fashion in Charlian.
We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Charlian to assist us.
Esteemed guest.
I bid Moenbryda join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
Okay, okay. Fancy. Thing, I guess. White
'Tis
oversight.
plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Damn. Oh, that smile. Hugs. He's like, no, how dare you touch me?
Where in the hells have you been
Remove
hiding?
thine hands.
Unhand me.
I knew it. Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
Ingrid. Go on, do tell.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest,
Don't question the skirt.
is but to impress upon
Okay.
thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You know what? You just don't question the practicality of some garments in fantasy. You're just like, fuck it, it's fantasy. I do what I want. These weird shoulder pads, where are they attached to? How do they protect you? They're just decorative. Fantasy. Goggles upon goggles, whatever, let's go. Fantasy. Add a third goggle set on there. Become the ultimate Digimon protagonist. Sorry. With the goggles. Anyway. aside. I didn't even realize until you said it. Yeah, I've seen him put this on and then remove it, and he'll still have these goggles on. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like 2 layers of the goggles. Maybe it like there's a filter thingy involved or whatever. But when he did that and he removed it and he was wearing other goggles, I was just like, wow.
You still haven't found it then? You're missing aetherite.
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon. We now suspect that the Heretics destroyed the second aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
I was there. She walked specifically to the aetherite and then poofed. So it could have been a bluff. I don't know what teleportation magics versus aetherite teleporting looks like compared to one another.
One of our own bore witness to her escape.
That was me.
I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
You know, it's been quite a while. They still haven't summoned Shiva yet. How long does summoning take? Maybe they're still gathering crystals.
We use the current to recreate the beacon.
But what I do know for sure is that as soon as we get there, they're going to summon her immediately, and they're going to be like, we've done it! Preparations are complete!
As you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction, and our essence would dissipate.
Magic science.
However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
These cutscenes are pretty well done. Yeah, I like and also like knowing the stuff later on. I like the camera usage in these cutscenes. It's not just static camera.
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And
You're
dangerous.
just like, yes,
Every
of
person
course.
who's attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the
I
process.
shall also cross my arms.
They, however, did not have wide aura sight at their disposal.
Especially by
I
way
can
or
use
side.
it to channel all
What
the
is it?
ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white aurosite cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risk the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options.
I'm sorry, what? We're gonna risk all our lives? Say what? I thought you said we wouldn't suffer.
If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moenbryda's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
Jesus. Oh god. Let's not roll the dice. I mean, protagonist not. Roll the dice. Okay. Oof, all right. A plan has been devised and Ophelia would have it be carried out without further delay. Accept. I've already informed Alphino of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moenbryda described. I love that they said her name, by the way, because now I don't have to guess how to pronounce this. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on our behalf, Kelwyn, and that I have faith you will return to us, as you always have. As I always do. Alright, Alphino. Oh, Moenbryda's here. Trust in the power of white aurosite, Kelwyn. And in me, of course. Alphino. And in me. Good to see you, Kelwyn. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Captain Eilbert sends his regards, by the way. He attends to the interrogation of Eileen Royale in Ul'dah even as we speak. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the Ivy upon your return, the Ivy being her spy name. I trust that, by which I mean to say, ahem. The others are waiting for us at the Aetheryte, after you, Scion. What? What were you trying to say here, Alphino? And he's just like, no, abort, maintain distance, Scion. Oh, I'm not part of this? There, it's ready. Magic! Ha! It worked, I think. Try tuning to the Aetheryte now. Feel for the current and try to locate the beacon. Did I do it? We have done all we can, Kelwyn. For now, let us withdraw. Oh, we're not chasing it right now? When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If, by the grace of the 12, you arrive safely, you must stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva. I know I'll get there just in time for the summoning, as I usually do. Moenbryda, anything to say about that? I've minded join you, but Urianger made me promise I wouldn't. Apparently, the thought of me becoming Shiva's thrall was too much to bear. Humph, as if I'd give her the chance. She's got this last got spirit. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual, and if she succeeds, you will have little choice but face Shiva in battle, like you usually do, and like is wont to happen. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about waging their lives on the success of Moenbryda's experiment, but others will surely agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Our allies usually means like, it's dungeon group time. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Imeric. Yo, what up? I got a message. Madam, Sir Imeric regrets that he could not be here in person and asks that I read you this letter. Ahem. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat, yet in our hour of need, it is not her own knights who stand poised to defend her. Kelwyn Light, the warrior of light, savior of Eorzea, your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service to a greater cause. He's our number one. Sir Imeric is like our number one fan. that first part, I thought the first part letter was gonna be it. It's just like, you stand where we wouldn't. Good job, good luck. That's it. But no, he goes on to sing our praises, which is really nice. May Halom bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. I see. Eimer couldn't have been here, but he sends his best regards. Alright. Okay, we're going in. This is a different entrance though. Let's just open the oh, it's a different one. Okay, yeah. The Afa Amphitheater. Alright, for as long as their nation has warred with Dravania, there have been Ishgardians who instead choose to ally themselves with the dragons. Shiva is said to have been among the first, hence why the heretics revere her as a saint. That Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva with the crystals they have stolen is plain. But is this unprecedented act even possible? If so, then Ishgard, if not the entire realm, is in grave danger. Yeah, it's one of the primal fights. Hold on a second. I want to look up a guide before I go. I've learned not to just jump in blind because I failed some mechanics that I didn't know was going on. And I was like, oh no. So... oh, here we go. Oh, cutscene. What a beautiful arena. Is that an Aurora Borealis in the background?
You should never have come here, warrior of light.
Look at this camera.
I labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
Uh-oh. We getting some echo?
Whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
Here we go. Oh, fuck. I think I fucked up. There we go. This is better. Oh shit. Where are we? Okay, okay. Nope. Okay, wait. I frigged up again. See, this is why I need the guides, because otherwise I'm not doing it well. Oh, okay. That was her one thing. Okay, this is the ads. Holy fuck. Oh shit, this guy's low. Oh, okay, we're all, she's sending us in. Oh wait, I can raise people. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, this is it. Did I not get a cast off? Shit, I think I'm out of mana. Whoops! I might have overcasted there. Okay, that's the ice again. Okay. You also have an ability that gives you 10 of mana back? Oh, I see. I don't know what it is. I am still learning my abilities. We're trying to relearn my abilities. I know there's one that reduces cast time, and I have a mana pot. I can probably use that. Alright. Player commendations. Sure, let's give it to this person. Why not? Okay. Your number 5 right now is the mana gain ability. Restores HP over target and all member... No, wait, this 5. This is regen. Grants healing over time effect. That's not a mana regen. Shift 5. That's my AoE. There's this one that's reduces spell cast time and recast time and auto attack delay. That I should have probably been hitting. It might be an ability I get later down the line. Maybe I just don't have it yet. I mean, they have changed this game before. Like, they get rid of some abilities. Oh shit, we getting the cutscene again. More cutscene? Yo, what up? What's this slow walk? Why are you looking so sad? Talk to me. Are you dying?
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
Speak to me. You were the one who was just like, let's not be so angry. Talk to me.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence.
Why me of all people? Because I'm a hero, or I don't know if there's any personal reason. No sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Yeah, but I don't sacrifice other people. I only ever put myself in danger.
Mine is the righteous cause.
That's grand. Your methods are poor.
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers.
Fair enough. Explain it to me then. Also, like, don't go by summoning primals, because that's just what I do. I just stop primal summonings.
And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why.
Mm-hmm.
Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of Light, redemption is not beyond us.
It's a good line. Redemption is not beyond us, but I don't know how I need to necessarily be redeemed in this regard. I don't think I've done a single thing wrong.
We who walk before may lead those who walk after.
That's in the opening song. That's in the opening song for the Final Fantasy initial trailer. That's a line from the song. Yeah, I looked it up. You have the ability I'm talking about. It's just not on your bar along with other abilities. Oh, okay. Whoops. I'll put it on my bar then. I'll look through my abilities. I think the line in the song goes, "Look to those who walk before to lead those who walk after." This seems weird though. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. You're putting the present time as before.
Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded.
The keeper in the lake being Midgard Somer, the dragon?
Do not squander a mother's gift.
I haven't been, lass. I haven't been squandering it at all. Don't worry about it.
Hear, feel, think.
Them be Heideling's lines. Don't squander it. All right, I'm not squandering it. We won't squander. She just bamfed out. This arena, by the way, beautiful. I know I said this just recently, but yeah, beautiful. Oh fuck, it be you.
And so the vessel withdraws. A predictable outcome.
A predictable outcome.
Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased.
Oh, La Habrea, you son of a bitch.
How unfortunate.
Did you say La Habrea will be pleased? How unfortunate. Alright, yay, we did it. Character, actions, and traits. What am I looking at? Class, job, role? Oh, this is why I didn't see it. What a surprise, surprise! Where did these abilities come from? These traits, are these passives? What does this mean? Are traits passives? Are these just like things I've unlocked along the way? Yes, okay. Afflicts the target with sleep. Cancel auto attack upon execution. Well, 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 well. Asuna removes a single detrimental effect to a target. This is my cleanse. Let me put that there. Next spell cast is immediate. There's rescue. Instantly draws a target party member to your side. Oh. Let me put that here. And then let me, for presence of mind, I'll sort this bar later. Let me just get them all on my bar. Gradually restores your own MP. Oh, this is the one? Yeah, rescue is life grip. Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, there we go. All abilities on bar. I'll frig with it later, more in terms of the keybinds and stuff like that, but at least they're all on the bar now. We'll have to figure out what I want to bind some of these things to, but yeah, they're all there. Thanks, Fidelia. By the 12, you're alive. Oh wait, hold on. That's not her voice. By the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be? Jesus, lady. Icehot did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Dravanians are skilled with glamours, after all. Man, I fought her. She was summoning ice shit and flying around the fucking field. Like, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I look different now. I am 1000% certain. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Neither have I. But it happened. So we just gotta face the reality. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough. I was only asking. Are you sure you didn't hit your head on the way out, lass? Alright. Moenbryda remains unconvinced that you have not sustained a head injury. If you ask me, there's naught to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the freezing cold. Look at me, I'm not even wearing proper pants. Moenbryda got an entire new jacket when she came out here, but nobody else gets cool jackets, only Moenbryda. Let's save it for the Rising Stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. Ah, but before that, you had best pay a visit to White Brim Front and speak with Alphino. He's probably worried sick about you. That, or he's busy playing at politics with the Asgardians. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blurred vision? Oh, no reason. See you again soon. Alright, I'll have to speak to Alphino. It's gonna be, I've been going over here to click on my mount for a while now, so it's gonna take me a while to remap that muscle memory. Alright, off to the front to speak to Alphino. Alphino. Alright, there he is. There's the lad. Oh, I'm Rick. You're also here. Let's speak to everybody. It's customary to report to one's commanding officer after completing a mission. Stop talking to me. I still remember the first time you entered these chambers. Suffice it to say, I never imagined I would one day be so glad of your turn. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. That you stand here now is proof of your mission's success. Praise be to Alone. I did it. There she is, and none the worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warrior of Light would succeed? Alphino. Why are you so distant? Scion, Warrior of Light. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory, if you would be so kind. Sure, so then crazy shit happened. The lady, she was encased in ice, and then she attacked. And then I flailed for a bit, but we won. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning, as per usual. But not too late to prevent further loss of life, an outcome worthy of celebration. And one for which we have Kelwyn to thank. Yes, you're right, of course, Sir Imeric. We should be content with what we have accomplished. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, there is a matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever, whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years. Oh wait, no, it's still Americ. I thought it was Alphino talking. Never mind. Aye, it's only a matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever, whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years. My knights will find her. I don't know, like, yeah, she killed some people, but, I mean, her intentions, her overall goals are good. So, I think there's a bit of, there's a story there. In the meantime, Lord Dramont, is the caravan ready? The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport in the accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. Oh, we're finally getting our supplies. Of that, I have no doubt. I take it these are the self-same supplies the Heretics stole from the House Vortar caravan. Less the crystals which comprise the bulk of the shipment, yes. Scarcely a fraction of that which was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. Ah, on an unrelated note, Kelwyn, might I trouble you to accompany me to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. Is it Hashafan? It took a half a dozen nights to restrain him, I'm told. Oh, this lad! What was that? It's like, men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Pray, do not think less of him. I think more of him, that he wanted to go to help me. All right. Look at this lass. Fancy. All right. Boom, I'm here. Hal-Shafa, no need to worry about me, my friend. Alphino. If our business here is concluded, we should attend to Sir Imeric in the... Oh, wait, nope. This is just the same line from way before. What were you thinking, Kelwyn? Wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair? I agree that it was a bit risky biscuit. But sage protagonist, not all I know. Knowing full well that she could have sufficient warning to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway? Oh, that's just what I do. Somebody gotta stop the Shiva summon. It might as well be me. Might as well just jump in that as soon as you summon. Just cut that shit off immediately. That's my job. That's what I do. And then engaging the abomination in mortal combat? By the fury, Kelwyn, 'tis the stuff of ballads. A battle for the ages. Would that I had been there to fight by your side. Yet here I was, forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of my dear friend for a veritable eternity. I would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Sir Imeric wishes to have words with you and Master Alphino in private. He waits us in the intercessory. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm reading what you said before. You can swift cast res. Smart. That's smart. That makes sense. I was wondering why it would take so long to cast res. I was just like, okay. That's smart. That makes sense. That's how people are getting people up immediately. Then it's more like a battle res. Like in World of Warcraft. Greetings, madam. I shall show you in at once.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks.
Voice acting.
Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task.
No worries, they didn't even get the chance to try. I'm on top of that.
From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Natalan? Question mark?
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now.
I mean, if I were them, it would still seem very like they didn't actually do any damage. So to me, it would. And there was nobody there to recount my tale. It was just, oh, yeah, they almost summoned this really powerful being, but then the science took care of it, you know? They didn't really get a demonstration, you know?
And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
There wasn't a brush with death. They don't even know what happened.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll.
That's the more pragmatic outlook. That's probably all they're gonna get.
The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
What request? The quest to keep an eye on Midgard Summer?
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
Yeah, I agree. It's in our backyard. We might as well. It was a good deal.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard Zoma could return?
Is Midgard Zomer with like a z sound?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies.
What? An excuse to compensate us from the first? Well, I mean... Yeah, I mean, it was something he was offering us a good deal. He was basically giving us information on something that could be happening in our backyard and just like, hey, you watch it and I'll help you out. He wanted to help us.
Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Dude, Alphino, why are you so angry? Look at me making this gas face. Alphino.
Choose your next words carefully.
I concur. This guy is a gentleman. Probably. I don't doubt it, he's shrewd.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am. Now, why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs.
Look at this conflicted face. Learn to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs.
You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
Doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter why they want to see us flourish. You know, if we're flourishing, you know, and that's what else we want, you know, like, does it matter? Like, well, obviously, if their motive is like, we want to see it flourish so we can destroy them and take all the flourishingness, then yeah, that's poor intentions. But I mean, like, their intentions isn't that bad. It's just like, yeah, we want to see it flourish so that, you know, if shit comes south, they're at least there to defend us. That's not bad.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
Alphina, why are you so angry?
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget. One born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them.
Alphino says Emmerich. Runic said Imeric. I pronounced it as Americ, I think, to start with as well. I'm not sure. Maybe they say the voice actors get changed for Heaven's Word, so maybe they change the pronunciations a little bit too along the way. Who knows? We'll see when we actually reach Heaven's Word.
I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart.
Yeah, in his heart, very angry at that moment.
I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you.
No shit if you're the leader of the Temple Knights.
On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lass. Very stoic lass.
Lucia, at your service.
Oh, this is the first time we hear her name. She hasn't given to us. Lucia. Nice name, lass.
Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies.
Fair enough.
Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
Why is she looking at me?
Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
What is this shifty eyes for? Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. She criticizing her own self? Why did it zoom in on me there for a second?
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
It's good enough for you to just be like, I don't think you can just say, I trust her, so you also trust her. I don't think you can just say, trust her completely. I just can't. Like, if you deem her trustworthy, and I deem you trustworthy, then your endorsement means a lot, but we've just met you, so... Like, I like you, but I can't take your endorsement for fully trust this lass.
Which reminds me, Lord Orchefon, if you would be so kind.
Okay, I was saying Herchiffon. Is Herchiffon? Herchiffon?
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the Heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Oh? Do tell.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Oh, you're just sharing the details of their interrogation, that's it?
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things.
For the ivy?
But
Because
it
they
is
related
no
to the ivy?
friend to Garlemald.
Okay, okay.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Did you? You're always telling me to have faith. Oh, Shiva. Alright. Okie dokie. Alphino? For one with reasons to celebrate, Alphino looks rather grim. Okay. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends, the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, Iceheart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reprisal of the primal threat, and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then, if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized peoples as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves facing the combined might of all Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come, Kelwyn, it is better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. Anything else to say off now? There's one thing that can be said for Sir Aymeric. Aymeric? It is that he understands how dangerous knowledge can be in the wrong hands. We're but fortunate that this incident took place in so remote a location. The truth should not be too difficult to suppress, for now at least. Yeah, I also consider the fact, like, nobody saw it. Alright, away we go. Alright, I think these people have more things to say. Papalimo? I do not fault Sir Aymeric for being less than forthcoming with his beliefs. Not even the Highborn are beyond the reach of the Inquisition. These words mean nothing to me. Highborn? Inquisition? What? Ishtola? True, young leaders can be more amenable to new ideas. Then again, their lack of experience and influence can hinder their ability to enact reforms. Tataru? There's little fortune, far less fame in being a receptionist, but one must be realistic. Also, it would seem that I was grossly misinformed regarding the average earnings of a street performer. So she's given up her street performer dreams last time we saw her juggling here. Lahamin? Forgive me, Kelwyn. I thought I'd prepared enough meals for everyone, but the others were most hungry. So no food for you. Thanks, Lahamin. Our stocks of wine have nearly run dry. The Charlene scholars drinking us out of house and home. Oh, shoot. Big wine drinker. Moenbryda? Whoa, whoa. I see. All the wine. Trying to tumble the table now, are we? Don't give up yet, boy. Yida, line 'em up. What you two do is your own business. Don't say I didn't warn you. Hey, I just got to say, it's a pretty, you're alright. He's fucking smashed. Calm yourself, calm yourself, Coltonet. It's just a little sip after practice. Clears out the cobwebs, no end. A sip before practice, a sip after practice, and all too often a sip during practice. I do believe Moenbryda is having quite a bad influence on you. Wow, everybody here's a lush. Drinking contests in the barracks. Philia?
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Yeah, but maybe everybody wants to be here because that shit was crazy.
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
Oh, okay, good. They're all gonna be here. Alright, so anyway, so then she turned into a giant crystal and then she summoned Shiva into herself as a vessel. By crystal, I mean ice shard?
Ice Heart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Exactly.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
Yeah, that shit was pretty wild. Though I don't know how much she retained her will. Like if she would maybe go crazy over time, as a primal usually, like even good King Mogglmog, you know, like influenced his subjects towards aggression.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
She does have the echo.
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not, but full sure am I that she was groomed for this role.
By an Ascian?
Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as, damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Are we going down a
Pack
trip
your
down
things, Ida. We're
memory
going
lane?
back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you.
Yeah, the Highland shit?
Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well.
Obviously.
If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path?
Mayhaps.
She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth.
This stuff runs deep.
Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
I have a feeling she knows a lot. Or she knows something of what she considers to be the truth. The machinations behind this war.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
Who knows? I'm not sure about Midgard Zomer. He seems to stand apart. But believe you this, the Ascians are certainly part of this this war with the dragons. And Iceheart. Probably. Also, I know at a certain point, I think we go to the Keeper of the Lake. There's like a dungeon. We definitely talk to, or go to the place where Midgard Somer is.